Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today we are going to be taking a look at your guys' chart requests and just going over the general market here. We got quite a few requests from yesterday, so we're going to be covering all these charts. We will also be taking some from the chat today. If we can get this video to 100 likes here on YouTube, I will give away $100 worth of Bitcoin. For every 100 likes that we get, I will give away the $100 worth of Bitcoin. So if we can get the 200 likes, I'll give away $200 worth of Bitcoin. If we can get the 300 likes, I'll give away $300 worth of Bitcoin. And that can happen on the replay too. So all you guys have to do is smash the like here on the video, and I'll do some giveaways. We do have one being drawn here today in about 2 hours over here in the Discord. So if you guys haven't entered for the Bitcoin giveaway from a couple days ago when we hit 100 likes, just go over here and hit this emoji, and you will be entered into that. You have about 2 hours to do that here on Discord. But I hope everybody is doing well today. A couple announcements here from the Discord. I just went ahead and added in the big green dots to our signals. So there are a difference in dots here on the trading indicator. So I'll just use this AI as a reference. There are 3 different kinds of dots that we're going to pay attention to on the daily chart. Okay, if you look at the daily chart here, what we want to do is we want to look for these 3 different daily alerts. So the first one is going to be the big green circle. The third one is going to be the golden circle. And then the last one is going to be the small green dot. So I have added the big green dots into the server here. Those will be called out now. You can see we got 2 down here, one from AERO and one from ICP today. The big green dots are going to be more bullish. Okay, these big green dots are going to be more bullish than the small green dots. Okay, that just means that this wave right here, this blue wave, again, we want to buy when this wave is way down here and be selling when it's way up here. Okay, because people are fearful down here and they're greedy up here. You can see the price is very expensive when the wave is up here, and the price is cheap when it's down here. So you guys can see that on the chart again. The big green dots, the difference in the big green dots and the small green dots is going to be the big green dots have this little shaded area down here. You guys can see that little shaded area down below that dot. Hopefully, if I zoom in, that thing right there, that signifies that it's a big green dot. So those are going to be more accurate than just your normal green dots. You can see the normal green dots. These are the small green dots. Those don't have the shaded area. And then, of course, there's the golden dot, which we talk about here. That is the most bullish indication that you can get from the indicator. That golden dot right there, they very rarely come. I mean, it's like once in every 2 or 3 years, you guys see these on the daily chart. You can see this one came here on H-bar back at 4 cents. That was back in November. It ended up going all the way to 40 cents. So that was a 10x trade off that golden dot. Those are the most bullish indications. So now that the server is growing, guys, I was able to upgrade and add that service to it. So the big ones are going to say big green dot, and the small ones are not going to say anything, right? It just says DKNG is showing a green dot on the daily chart. If it's a big green dot, it'll say big right there. So these are more bullish than just the normal small green dots. We're still calling out all of them. We call out the golden dots over here too. You guys will get those alerts. And again, if you guys want to set those for yourselves on the trading indicator after you download it, you just right click, hit add alert, and then you want to select the big green dot, the gold dot, or the small green dot, whichever signal you're wanting to follow. I set them up. I set all 3 of them up, and all 3 of them are called out over here for the members of the Discord. So you guys are going to start seeing those big green dots go through over there in the Discord. That's just a quick announcement there. So if you guys have any chart requests throughout the stream, just drop them in chat. I'm going to be taking them here from the Discord. Let's go ahead and start here at the top. If you guys missed yesterday's chart request video, that is posted right here. And the first one, you guys can drop questions over here as well. I'd be happy to answer some questions on live. Again, we're live every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So that is Los Angeles time. I don't live in Los Angeles, but you can type in Los Angeles time, and that is when we go live. So I'll take live questions, live chart requests, and once we run out of chart requests, I'll just simply sign off. So yeah, just drop your watch list, and I will cover it for you guys. I'll cover the names. What's up, Doretto? What's up somewhere in Hawaii? Me and the wife are going to Hawaii here the next couple days. You said Teo USD. Okay, that one gave you the signal here. That was a big green dot back here on the 26th at around 387. I like this one. I would set a stop loss at 400. 400 is going to be your stop loss on that one. I'd look to take some profits anywhere between 520 and 570 there. Warren says Apple in the chat, and Apple's just ripping right now. The only thing about Apple is that they have alerts, or I'm sorry, they have earnings coming out over here on Thursday. So buying Apple right now, in my opinion, isn't the best strategy. You should have entered right here last Friday. So you got the signal right there at 220, and now it's up around, I mean, that's around a 5 to 10% move to the upside now off that dot. I wouldn't chase it here into earnings, because if they miss their earnings, you could see a move like you got on NVDA yesterday, right? Big, ugly candle down. You don't want to sit through something like that. So I think earnings is a gamble right here with Apple. If you wanted to buy it, your opportunity was right there on Friday. So the stop loss on this, if you're in it right now, I'd move it up to like 230 and then let that thing ride. But again, it's always a gamble holding into earnings. So that's going to be tough. GME from Viral Clips. GME still holding on to 26. So the entry signal came right here on Thursday. Our stop loss on that is going to be the bottom of this wick right there at 26. So I still like it above 26. If 26 breaks, I would sell it, and I would look to enter on the next green dot after that. So I know we got a red dot yesterday, but as long as that support level holds at 26, okay, you don't have much to worry about. Okay, 26 is the stop loss on that one. Put the tickers in if you would, Jonathan, so I don't have to type the whole name. If you could just type the ticker in for me, that helps me out a lot. Do you ever set alerts for red dots too? Yes, I have red dots set up, but I don't call them out over in the Discord, just because I'm limited to a certain amount of dots. I'm still looking into adding those, but as of right now, they don't go to the Discord. But yes, if I'm holding a position, right? If I'm holding AI, I'm obviously watching AI every day for the red dots. Okay, you see Boeing that broke out today off of earnings. But I'm just monitoring it, right? I'm not going to monitor everything on my watch list, because I don't care if it prints a red dot if I don't own it, right? So the only ones I set red dot alerts for are the ones that I own. Otherwise, my alerts just kind of get clogged up. Does that make sense? Okay, and I don't want to add, another reason I don't want to add the red dots in over here is because it's just going to clog up. It's going to clog, I mean, there's going to be tons of signals. I'd rather just have the buy signals over here. And if you guys want the sell signals for yourself, you just simply have to get the indicator. You guys can download the trading indicator by clicking this link right here. Okay, it's a couple of clicks and everything on my screen. Okay, our golden zone, our Fibonacci tool, the trading indicator with the red and green dots down here, everything loads directly into your TradingView account. When you click that link, it just takes a couple of clicks and boom, you have everything set up on your chart, and you'll be able to see the red dots for yourself. What do we got here? We got XRP. XRP, I told you guys to sell a little bit last week. But, I mean, look at that reversal. Holy smokes. Had a huge liquidation candle down there to 250. Just insane. So, how I'd play XRP right here, you want to make sure $3 holds. I'd put a stop loss at 1090, and I'd let it ride. But this thing looks like, guys, this is a very, very extremely bullish looking play here, okay? That wick down, okay, and then it sucked right back up. That tells you that there's a ton of buyers down here, right? That was a liquidation dip yesterday. Buyers stepped in, sucked it right back up. I didn't even see this candle today. That's huge. Okay, down to 250 and all the way back up to 320 today. That's just massive. I put the stop at, call it 290. Call it 290. We'll hold XRP here with a stop loss at 290. You can see the stochastic RSI, that light blue line is getting pretty close to zero there. Okay, I told you guys to take some off around here. Okay, around 330 where we're sitting right now. Again, I don't think it's a bad place to sell some up here. It could go to $10. I don't know the future. But when the green dot comes, I would look to take another entry if you haven't yet. But again, I don't like buying stuff way this far off the golden zone. The golden zone is kind of our zone. It is the zone we want to be buying in. And something like XRP, again, we called XRP out over here at 50 cents. Okay, it's at 3. You made 800% off of this dot right here. If it's me, I'm taking some profits. I'm taking some off the table. Again, I'm not saying this thing can't go to $10 because it very much can, but it can also go down to $1. Okay, but this looks really bullish. I'd be a holder of it right now. I wouldn't sell it, and I would use a stop loss right there at about 290. And again, if you're still holding your position from down here or right here, I don't think it hurts to take some off the table here. ADA, Cardano. Okay, Cardano looks like it's going to print a green dot. I like the fact that the stochastic RSI is down here on the floor. Cardano looks really, really good. Okay, I like Cardano as long as it holds 80 cents. I would look to buy this one on the next green dot. That next green dot confirmation, I will look for an entry on Cardano myself because that looks really good. Again, the monthly chart is still pointing straight up. This looks like a great place to look to add some on ADA Cardano, and that one's in the watch list. If you guys missed our watch list video, we dropped that. You guys can come over here to the watch list, and I believe that was on Friday. Or I'm sorry, that was on Friday. We do the watch list videos, but that stream is right here. Those are all the stocks and cryptos we're looking to buy throughout the week. That is going to be our green list here. But I do like ADA here. I'm actually going to move ADA up to my favorites list. And again, we're just waiting on that green dot signal. We want to enter the day of the green dot, not before, not after. We want to enter the day of the green dot. But this one looks like it could bounce here off of 90. I would be putting a stop loss around 80 cents on that, or look to average down around that level. But still bullish on Cardano, and the fact that XRP is looking that bullish, it makes Cardano look really, really interesting here. Yep, you only need the essential plan to use the trading indicator. There's 3 different plans with TradingView. If you guys want the trading indicator, you just need the essential plan. I believe it's around $15 a month. Does ICP still have a green dot? Yes, it does. Okay, we got both those called out today here in alerts. You got one for AERO and you had one for ICP. Again, those were big green dots, so the big ones are going to be more bullish than the small ones. And ICP and AERO both went off today. So ICP here looks really good. That dot is still holding. What I would do is I would just use a stop loss on this trade if you wanted to play that big green dot. The candle hasn't closed yet. Okay, so the candle's going to close here in about 5 hours. So when I mean the candle closes, that means a new one forms, and a new candle forms. Okay, so if you want to wait for confirmation, wait till 4 p.m. to take your position. But I like this one over $8. ICP looks good over $8 here. Yeah, it doesn't mean it has to bounce here, but $8 does look like a good trade if you're wanting to play the green dot. I like ICP. I'd buy it here. Okay, and put that stop at $8. And then AERO was the next one, Aerodrome Finance. Okay, this is a lower cap. This thing was up here at $3. It's all the way back down to $1 right here and giving you a signal. So both of those went off today. Both of them are looking really good. AERO and ICP, those are my 2 top picks for today, just because they have those big green dots showing. And AERO, I'd use a stop loss on this. It's pretty clear right there at about 85 cents. I really like AERO too. That's probably one I'd look to take a position on here today. Again, off of that green dot confirmation. The monthly chart is going to be, it has a red candle. We can't see the data here, but the daily looks good here as long as it can hold on to that 0.85 level. I really like that. I'd probably take AERO over ICP here, but they both look really, really good. Okay, if I miss your request in chat, just feel free to drop it again. I'll take some over here from the Discord now. And again, guys, if we can get this video to 100 likes on stream, I will give away $100 worth of Bitcoin here live by the end of it. Just smash that like. It helps the algorithm, helps the channel grow. I appreciate all you guys and everything that you do. Okay, he says, good afternoon. How do I go about resetting my indicator? I changed it to another indicator. Sorry for the trouble. Just email me. Yeah, I think I responded to you. If you guys have any trouble with the indicator at all, if you guys have trouble downloading it or it's not looking right or whatever, just shoot me an email, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Again, that email is down here in the trading indicator tab right here. Okay, just shoot me an email if you have any trouble, guys. I'm constantly checking my email. If you have any trouble, any support that's needed, just shoot me an email or drop it over here in chat. Email is the best way to communicate with me, though, on technical stuff like that. So shoot me that email. I'll get you straight. I have a few stocks I had before signing up. Should I liquidate and take the hit? Talking 4 to 5 stocks, almost 37 to 45. What are they? What are the stocks? Put this. If you drop the tickers here, I'll cover them for you. If you guys are new, just drop the ticker of the stock or the crypto you're looking at, and I'll cover the request. Again, we're live every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. NBIS from Grady. Ooh, this one's falling off a cliff. Okay. I don't like it. I would not touch that one. Okay, it's green on the monthly, but big liquidation there. You want to wait for a green dot. Wait for things to settle down, go sideways a little bit, and then get in. But red dot came yesterday, it looked like. That was a huge sell-off. So there's not a lot of data. I can't see the golden zone here, so I don't know where it's sitting. But this level right here at 25 is going to be an important level for you. 25 is a big level. You want to make sure that thing holds. Welcome, Limey. Welcome. FUBO, F-U-B-O, or a FOBO. The one that I bought at $1 and didn't hold on to long enough because I got bored. This thing just went sideways. Okay, went sideways forever here. This green dot, bang, you saw the big green dot get called out there on the 31st. $1 all the way up to $6.50. Disney came in and bought these guys out a couple days after that green dot came right there at 137. That was a 500% move. It's sitting in the golden zone here. You're just going to want to make sure 350 holds, but I wouldn't look for an entry until I see the green dot here on the chart. Okay, this thing could fall back down to 3 or 250. We don't know. I'd wait for confirmation there on the daily. UNH, good request here. That reminds me, I need to add this one back into our watch list. I took it out after their CEO got assassinated, which probably wasn't the greatest idea on my part because the stock bounced back really hard. So I'm just setting up alerts here. If you guys want to learn how to set up alerts, you just right-click on the indicator, hit Add Alert, and then again, I set them for the big green dot and the small green dot. Actually, I don't need to do the big green dot on the... Sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay, so the big green dot's already set, but the small green dot I'm going to go ahead and set up for this one. Bang. So the small green dot, again, I set them for the small, the big, and the golden dot if you guys want to do the golden dot, but the golden dots are always very, very rare. But I will go ahead and set one up for UNH there and also the monthly chart here. Right click. I do once per bar and then open-ended. Okay, open-ended, I think you need a plus or a premium subscription with TradingView for, but in my opinion, it's worth it because you only have to set up the alert one time, and you set it up one time and you're done. Okay, you don't have to keep setting the alert. Okay, so those are set up for, that's going to be the daily, and then the monthly here, I want to set for the red, so let's see here, small green dot on the red. So the red, the sell signals are going to be the small red and the big red. Those are the ones you want to worry about on the with the sell signals, the red dots. Okay, so I just set 2 alerts up there for UNH. So we will be called out here. Those will be called out in the Discord now. But this one, it's trying to break over. Looks like 550. If it can do that, it'll probably go up there to 580 or even 620. I like this one right now with the stop loss. Just keep setting a trailing stop. I'd use it right there at probably 525, and then I just wait for the red dot to take some profits. But if that one can break out over 550, that should go back up to 580. And with tech and stuff selling off, I think these healthcare stocks could perform really, really well here over the next couple of weeks. So that one's got some room. It looks like back up to 580 at least. After that, you know, 560 or 620 would be your profit taking territory. I mean, if you entered on this green dot on Thursday, you got in at 520. You're already up about, I would say, 5% on the trade. So at worst, you're at a break-even trade right now with a stop loss at 520. You know, it's up to you whether you want to trim some here or see if it breaks out to 580 there on UNH. AVT. AVT's ripping here. Okay, starting to rip. Looks like an altcoin. Monthly chart looks really good on this one. This one's actually tradable on Coinbase too. That is a big breakout there. If you're in it, I would set a stop loss at 250. But that one's got some big volume coming in there. Okay, that green dot was a great one to enter on there at 230. Okay, this one looks like it's heating up here. I really like the monthly chart on this one. Got the green dot, looks like last month in December. And we're getting new monthly candles, guys, here in 3 days. So in 3 days, we're going to get the February candles forming. So we will get new monthly alerts and candles here coming up here in February. So that's going to be very interesting to see where crypto is going to close the month and where it's going to open February. But watch for this one. If that one breaks out at 4, that's a blue sky breakout. I don't know what this thing is, but looks like a very, very small coin. And it was all the way up there at $12 in the last bull run back in March. But yeah, interesting play here. I'd put a stop loss at 240 on that one, but that one I mean, it looks like an altcoin, so obviously it's risky, but the chart is very interesting. Doge. Nathan, I will sell. I normally sell some when the stochastic hits 100. If I think the trade's going to keep running after the stochastic hits, I'll normally sell anywhere from 25 to 50% of my position when the stochastic hits the white dotted line. The stochastic RSI is this white dotted line. Normally, when that hits that stochastic, the white dotted line there, that's the top. That's 100. Okay, when that stochastic hits that level, that's normally a good time to take some off the table. Okay, you can see it hit it, and then it sold off, came back up, touched it, sold off. So when that happens, yeah, I'll sell anywhere from 25 to 50%. Sometimes I'll sell 100%. It really just depends on the name and the market. Jonathan says TIA. And again, there's no one shoe fits all selling strategy, guys. It's just good to have a couple. I have those rules over here for you guys that we like to follow. You can see I like to sell when the stochastic RSI on the daily touches 100, or we get a red dot on the daily or the monthly. The red dot on the monthly chart is the one where you're going to absolutely want to, consider selling and taking some off. That red monthly is the right. That's the holy grail for the sell signal. You can see BTC, the monthly dot was called right back here at the top of the last bear market or bull market at around 60,000. It ended up going all the way to 16. So we never want to hold through a red dot. If it closes the candle red, we want to get out, okay? Because we don't want to, sit through a 3-month pullback and wait for the rip, right? We'd rather just wait for the candle. So we only want to buy names that have a green dot on the monthly chart. And that is like one of the first rules over here in the Discord. But yes, I will consider, I normally do cut when that daily touches the white dotted line, that daily stochastic RSI, that light blue line on the indicator. Normally we'll take some profits. We'll take some out, okay, 25, 50%. Doesn't have to be the whole position. Again, every situation is different. You got to take into consideration market conditions and stuff like that. So let's see here. Back over here in chart requests. What else we got? Oh, TIA for Jonathan. Sorry, buddy. I got like ADHD to the max. Let's see here. Celestia. That monthly candle is really ugly, but you're going to want to make sure that one holds on to like 350. Okay, 350 is a big level on this one to watch. If you want to take a stab at it, I'd wait for the daily. Wait for the daily. Take your entry. That one really needs to hold 350. I think there's some better crypto right now to own, just because this one's been going sideways. It'd be more of a fundamental play to invest on there. Tesla from chat over here. If you guys missed the live stream, if you're on the replay and you need a chart covered, just drop them over here in chart requests. Again, we're live every day, Monday through Friday, right here on YouTube. So just drop your chart requests over here in the Discord. We got Tesla here. Tesla's still selling off. You got the red dot there back on the 22nd. I would have been taking profits at that level. Okay, taking some off the table. We're very far off the golden zone. Our golden zone is where we want to buy assets. Okay, we want to buy when it touches that gold part of the indicator. Okay, in the gold or touching the gold is where we like to buy. Okay, so I'm waiting for Tesla to sell off back down to like 320. I think they actually have earnings. They have earnings tomorrow. So they're announcing earnings tomorrow. So I would not be holding Tesla into earnings tomorrow. Okay, and if they sell off, I would want to buy it around 280 to 320. But profit taking territory was right there off the red dot. Okay, when you get that far off of the golden zone, okay, that gold part of the indicator, 16, 20 to 30% is the general rule for me where I want to start looking to take profits. Like up there at the top, we were about 30% off of it. Up here, 30% off of the golden zone. You guys can measure that by using this tool right here. It's called the long position. Okay, you can touch that right there, bang, and then drag it down. Okay, that was 30% premium. Okay, if you're buying up here, that's like buying your groceries at a 30% premium. Okay, we don't want to do that. When it gets up there and you start seeing the red dots with that separation off of the golden zone is just a Fibonacci. This is just a Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, when it gets that far off of the golden zone, you get red dots. That's when you want to lock in profits. Locking in some profits right here, locking in some profits up here. Tesla's gone for a ride. I'd like to see it pull back to like 580 to 320. Okay, watching for the green dot there on the daily. They got earnings tomorrow. I would not be holding into earnings if it was me. What else we got here? Doge we covered. SOLX from I'm sorry, Alexandra, XLM. XLM. Okay, I wait on the green dot to pull the trigger, but this one looks pretty good above 35 cents. 35 cents looks like the stop loss here on XLM. I like it. Again, we just want to wait for the day of the green dot, and that could come today. That could come tomorrow. That could come in a couple days. It will be called out over here in the Discord when it does. But again, you should have been buying down here at around 33 cents when we were calling these dots out. You could have added a little bit in here, but again, we'd like to buy the dots down here, not so much these ones up here. These ones down here were prime time entry. You're already up around, I mean, from these levels, you're up like 20% on the trade. If you can get another green dot above 35, that's going to be another good spot to average back down at 40 cents. I like XLM as long as it can hold on to 35 cents here. SOLX. SOLX. I don't, oh, I'm sorry, SOXL. Yeah, I got dyslexia too. This one, ugly. I wouldn't buy this one. I'd be shorting it. I'd be shorting it. Okay, red on the monthly. We don't want to buy names that are red on the monthly chart. That means they're going down. We don't want to buy names when they're going like this. We want to buy names when they're going like this. So I'd advise you to wait for a green dot on the monthly chart for SOLX. That looks like a semiconductor ETF. Interesting stock. What'd that thing do from here? The 23rd, it was at $10. It went all the way up to 70 for a 700% move in 200 years. Or I'm sorry, in 2 years. Look at that. Boom. $10 all the way to 70. Okay, in about a year and a half. Beautiful move. So wait for that confirmation there. I actually want to put this one on the red list here. Let's put this one on the red list. Boom. Okay, looks like Microsoft's getting a daily. You guys saw that live. That's being called out live here on Microsoft. You see, boom, green dot on the daily. But for me, it's a little too overextended up here. And they got earnings tomorrow. So I don't like to play earnings. I just don't. I would have rather bought down here in January, right here at 40 or 418, not up here at 450. So not my favorite play here off of that, but you saw that called out live, and you could see how fast they get called out over here in the Discord. They're like instant. And someone asked me when the best time to check for alerts is. I'm going to tell you guys, it's at the market open. If you're trading stocks, it's at the market open. Okay, the market opens for Pacific time is going to be 6:30 every day, 9:30 Eastern time. You guys get new daily candles, right? So when a new candle forms, that means a dot can come, right? And the dot will be called out over here. You see the majority of alerts get called out at 6:30 a.m. and then 4 p.m. is the other time to check. 4 p.m. Okay, that's Pacific time. 4 p.m. and 6:30 a.m. are the best times to check for alerts if you guys are busy throughout the day. 6:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. 4 p.m. is when the daily candles on crypto form. So on the daily candle on crypto here, we get a new candle here on Bitcoin here at 4 p.m. Pacific. That's going to be in about 3.5 hours. I'm sorry. Wait, would that be right? 4.5 hours from right now, the time of recording this. So in 4.5 hours, we're going to get a new candle. That means all this indicator, right? The indicator, everything is going to shift. Boom. And then you're going to be able to make your analysis and see if there's a dot or not. And that's at 4 p.m. Pacific time there. Microsoft buying TikTok, is that confirmed or is that still a rumor? John says Microsoft is buying TikTok. Oh, that must be the news. Must be the news. Yeah, I wouldn't chase off that news. But that's a huge deal if that happens. Okay? Microsoft is a massive company, and that's huge. If they're getting control of TikTok, that's very big. I don't want to be greedy, but one more, please. Hey, no problem, man. Keep the requests coming in chat. Like I said, I'll be on the live until we go dry here on the requests. 2,900 is still the level. Okay, that's where we wick down to here. I would just wait to average down on the next daily green dot. I'm going to guess you're probably going to get it right here between 3,000 and 3,200. I don't see Ethereum going down to 2,900 here. I just don't. That next daily dot is going to be your signal. Again, we're still going to be green here on the monthly. Still green on the monthly. As long as the monthly is green, we're trending up. Okay, that's the monthly dot or monthly green dot. Okay, and then the daily is where we're looking to buy the day of. right, on these green dots. So anywhere from 3 to 3,200 is where I'm going to guess that green dot's going to come here for Ethereum. Again, that will be called out over here in the alert section when it happens. But Microsoft got that daily dot off of that news from TikTok. Thanks for dropping that, John. Thanks, Alexandra. Alan, how to add both red and green dots. So I just did that. If you guys want to learn how to add your own alerts, come over here to the trading course. I got a free trading course over here in the Discord. It's free. I don't charge for education or anything like that. Just click this link right here. Watch this video, how to set up alerts on your trading indicator. That will tell you how to do it. What else we got? New to TradingView, I assume you could short stocks. Yeah, you could short as well using this strategy. If you want to short stocks, if you want to short stuff, what you want to do is you want to look at the monthly. Instead of buying the green dots, you want to buy your puts on the red dots, right? And then the red dot on the daily is going to be your sell side. You see Apple got one up here December 27th at 560, and it sold all the way off. You had that red dot on the monthly, and you had the red dot on the daily. So it's like the inverse strategy of what we're doing here for buying. Again, if we're buying, we want it to be green on the monthly, because the monthly will tell you the direction, what way the direction's going. If it's green, it's going up. If it's red, it's going down. So you want to short, just use the inverse strategy. Just enter on, right, the daily red dots for your puts, and then obviously the green dots if you're going long. Zach says rare and algo. What's up, my brother? Rareable. I'm gonna guess this one's red on the monthly here, and it is. So I wait for that dot to flip. This one kind of looks like a pump and dump to me. I think there's some better names you can own here. Algorand's a good one. Algorand's a good name to own. That's another ISO token here, and 35's looking like very strong support for Algorand there. So I like Algo here. Just wait for that green dot confirmation that we're going higher. Alexander says dog, D-O-G. USD. Are you talking about Doge? Dogecoin? We covered Doge. But that one looks like it's holding on to 30 pretty well. The monthly dot is still green, but we are very overextended on Doge. So, yeah, you want to make sure that one holds 30. I would wait for the green dot confirmation. Again, don't jump the gun. Wait for the green dot to enter. That could come down here at 25. It could come down at 20. We don't know. Okay, the green dot will give you the signal, but 30 cents is acting like strong support here. Very strong support at 30 cents. So look for the entry off the dot there on Doge. Would you hold Meta through earnings? No, I wouldn't hold any of these big tech companies. They're probably going to sell. Yeah, I'd sell it. Look how far you are up here on the daily. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I would take profits on my Meta here, dude. Meta's just ripping right now. If they miss earnings, right, that's tomorrow. This thing could be down at 550 or 520 if they miss. So I would take profits on Meta here if it was me. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I just look at charts. I'm not a licensed security broker. So if it was me, though, with the wave way up here, just like it was here, I would look to take profits here. Dog on Bitcoin. I don't see a dog coin. Dogecoin. DOG. Are you talking about, oh, is it this ETF here? I don't see that. That one's red. I wouldn't touch that one. What else we got over here? We covered FOBO, covered that, covered ABT, covered Dodge. We got NJR. NJR looks good. You got a green dot there on Monday. I'd use a stop on this one. Put it right there. Call it 46. 46 is your stop. You can even move it up to the bottom of this candle at 46.60. I put it at 46 and let it ride. Don't know what this thing is. Looks like a resources corporation, but the monthly, the monthly's giving you a red here. So you need to use that stop loss at 46. 46 absolutely needs to be your stop loss on NJR there. We got Tesla we covered, SOUN. Tesla, we're taking profits here into earnings, not holding that through their earnings. SOUN went the other way on us. Okay, well, he had a nice trade off the green dot from 13 up to 18. I mean, that was a 30% move. What more could you ask for? But I'm not liking this one, the direction of it, at least right now. I'd put a stop loss at $12. If $12 breaks, I'd sell it. and I look to buy it again on the next green dot. But this one's also gone for a ride here. Like this one's already up really, really big. I don't like to chase things that are already up really big. I mean, this thing went from $4 up to 24. That was a 600% move there. Okay, so smart money is going to be taking profits up 600%, right? We want to trade with the smart money. Okay, the smart money, when we go on these big rampages, this is where the smart money likes to sell, because this is where retail is selling. So for me, again, SOUN, it has that red dot there on the daily. I would use a stop loss at $12. Make sure 12 holds. If 12 breaks, we could probably see this thing go back down to like anywhere from $6 to $10. So with that red dot, I would definitely set that stop loss right there at 12 on SOUN. What else we got here? RGTI. This is that quantum computing thing. Again, everybody was really excited about this thing up at $22. Everyone and their mother was talking about it. Boom, big sell-off. It sold off into the golden zone here, which was really nice. It's got a red dot today, so I would use a stop loss on this one at, call it 1150. 1150 needs to be your stop on this. Again, another name that's already gone for a big ride. It's already up really big. Okay, so this was a nice rebound, but I think this one goes lower. 1150 would be my stop loss. And again, you got that red dot showing today, so you need to use that stop loss at $11.50. Riot blockchain. Again, stochastic was up here on Tuesday of last week at 15. It sold off all the way down to 11. So that thing got hit pretty hard. Okay, you should have been buying down here. Okay, this was your buy entry right here on Friday at 10. It went up to 14.5. That's about a 45% move, and now it's selling off. So let's wait for another green dot down here on Riot. You should have been stopped out like right there at 12.50. It's sitting at 11 right now. Okay, red dot came right there on Wednesday. You should have took some off the table there around 13.50 to 14. AVGO. All right, Alexandra, I got you. Hector, I got you here. I'll take some chart requests here in just a sec from the chat. Get them in there. Drop your guys' watch list over there. Let's take a look. See what we got going on. Broadcom is selling off here. So you're seeing all these big tech companies sell off pretty hard here. Again, that one's still got a red dot. I would look to enter that one off the next green. Looks like they beat their earnings, but it looks like we got some profit taking going on here. So again, I never like to hold things through red dots. We always want to take some profits on the red dots and some profits when the stochastic hits 100. I would wait for a green dot to make a move on this. I'd like to buy this one at like 160 or down here at 140. Rare we covered, Algo we covered, ICP we covered, TM, Toyota Motors. What's this one doing? That one's got a red dot today. The stop loss on that's still going to be 180. 180 on the stop loss for TM. Ooh, that dot actually faded from the monthly, if you see that. Okay, so 179 has to be your stop loss on this Toyota Motors trade if you took it. Like I said, 179. I'm sorry, yeah, 179 is your stop loss. That's the low of right there. If that breaks, we'll most likely come back down here to like 165, 170. I don't know how good car makers have been doing, dude. I don't know a lot of people buying new cars or anything like that. Right? Not the economy for it. We got Snapchat breaking out today. I bought this one right here at 10.50. It went up to 13. I sold some of my position right when the stochastic went up there. It came back down to the same level, and I rebought it there on Monday. I think I bought it on Friday, or Monday or Friday. But that one's still green. And again, the stochastic RSI is down here on the floor. They have earnings next week, so I'm expecting this thing to run up into earnings, right? And this thing moves really big on earnings. So if they beat their earnings, you could see this one up here at like 17. But I still like this one. I'm still holding my position on this. And again, my stop loss is right there at $10 on the trade. As long as that last dot is green, I don't got anything to worry about here on the daily. But my target on this is anywhere from 14 all the way up there to 17. But that one looks really good today. AI took a ride today too, and Boeing, they crushed their earnings. Or they got killed on their earnings, but for some reason their stock is up. So I'm watching for some continuation on Boeing here too over the next couple of weeks. The stochastic is touching that white dotted line, so it'll be interesting to see where Boeing opens up tomorrow. But we got that monthly alert on Boeing there in December. Okay, and again, the last one that came down here was back here in That was December of last year. Okay, and it went from 144 all the way up to 260, 270. So again, bullish on the monthly time frame. When the monthly time frame is green, we want to buy the gray dot. So we bought Boeing right here Friday of a couple weeks ago at 168. So just letting that one play out, waiting for a red dot there on the chart. What else we got? AERO, we covered that one again. That was one of the ones that gave us a big green dot here today in the alert section over here. Okay, we got the big green dot from AERO. Okay, that TikTok news is huge, dude. That is really big news. I mean, if that's legit, I don't know if anyone can post, if that's legit. Microsoft, let me just see here. Microsoft buying TikTok. Trump says Microsoft it's still in talks. Says is in contention. News. Let's do it by the past 24 hours. Yeah, so it's still, they're just claiming that they're going to buy TikTok right now. So I don't see any news that says, yes, they're buying TikTok. That would most likely pop up here in the news section if we had a headline like that pass. Okay, if you guys are in the Discord, it's free to join. You guys get free news over here. Over here in the Discord, you guys never miss an alert or news. We had some news drop today. Coinbase is approved to launch crypto services in Argentina. Right, Argentina and more countries are coming into crypto. So very, very interesting stuff going on here. Real quick, I want to welcome all the new members to the Discord, guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope you guys are getting value out of the channel and out of these lives. I love going live with you guys. We now have enough members. I think we have around 1,200 members now, a total of 8,200 in the server. So I appreciate all you guys' support. It allows me to put more time into doing this. This is what I love to do. So I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel, and hopefully I provide you guys enough value. I mean, we got lots of people over here. I just love the community. Again, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the community, all of us growing together. Again, I'm just one set of eyes over here. Okay, if I have everybody else's eyes, if we all work together collectively, there's a lot more things that we can do together than that we could do alone. So I appreciate everybody, and I'm really excited for the future and what the what is to come. Okay, I'll take some more here from the chat. Drop that like. Yes, drop that like. 100 likes on the video, and we'll give away $100 worth of Bitcoin on the live here. We got a live, we have a giveaway going on right now from a couple days ago. We hit 100 likes, got about 182 people entered, and that drawing is here in an hour. So that actually might get drawn here by the end of the day or by the end of this stream. So, yeah, kudos. Just smash that like. It helps with the algorithm. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Dog USDT from Alexandra over here. That one has a green dot here on the daily. Okay, but it's red there on the monthly. I can't see the data on my indicator. But if you want to play this one, I just don't like these meme coins. I like projects with utility. But if you want to play it, I'd make sure it holds 0.003. Okay, again, the trend is down right now. You're playing on a breakout. I would like to see it go sideways for a little bit first. Give you that sideways action, then go. Trying to guess where the bottom is right here. Yes, it has a green dot, but again, where's the direction? The direction is down. Let's wait to see if it stabilizes here, builds a base, and then boom, the move will come. Okay, so if you want to play it though, if you want to play the dot, 0.0033 is going to be your stop loss there on dog. What else we got here in the chat? If you guys got chart requests on the live chat, just drop them there, and I'd be happy to cover them. We got Rune. Rune's just getting hammered. Just absolutely hammered. Red dot on the monthly. I'd stay away from that one. XCN. I told you guys to take profits on this a couple days ago too. This thing's just going for a ride, dude. I mean, you got the red dot there yesterday. I was telling you guys to take profits somewhere in this territory. I think it was like 3 to 4 cents. Okay, that massive extension off of the golden zone there. You guys see the golden zone on my chart. Okay, we want to sell when that gets way off of the golden zone. Okay, the golden zone is our mean. We want to buy in or around the golden zone. I would definitely be selling here at 0.028. I mean, if you got in on this green dot back on Wednesday, the 15th, that was, I mean, you're up 1,000% right now. So again, don't be greedy. Okay, if you're up 1,000% or up 100%, 200%, take some profits, dude. Take some profits, take some off the table, and go find the next trade. Okay, right now you're hoping this thing goes higher. And can it go higher? Yes. But can it also go back down to like a penny? Yes. So if you're up, if you're in profits, I'd recommend selling some, especially with the wave way up here giving you red dots. Are you normally dealing with shares or options? So when I buy stock, I use both options and stock. It just depends again on the situation and on the asset. We got somebody in here from Asia. That's awesome. Where's everybody from? Drop where you're from there in the comments or the chat. I'd love to see where everybody's tuning in from. Look at VVV crazy chart. VVV Vaseline or Valvoline. Valvoline. Still red on the monthly. I don't like it. Polkadot. DOT/USD. I got stopped out of Polkadot. It was at 590, so I had a stop loss set at 590. It broke down below it, so I'm waiting for it to reclaim that level. I really just want to see a green dot on the chart. That could come at 550, that could come at 5, that could come at 4. I really don't know where this thing's going to bounce, but I would say the next support level to watch is that 540 level right there. That's that fib level. Just waiting on a green dot for a re-entry on dot. That thing just got hammered. I mean, that's just been ugly, okay, since the top back here at 12. They've sold this thing off really hard over the last, what was it, about a month and a half. So you had an entry here, you had a couple entries here. Okay, they all the stops were hit. So if your stop loss gets hit, guys, it's okay, right? You can always re-enter the trade on the next green dot. I think the next green dot will be a really good opportunity for dot because I'm still bullish on this thing over the long term. I think it's going to at least go back to 10 or 11. But as of right now, I don't have a position on this. I got stopped out, and I'm watching 541 end for that daily green dot there. A big green dot should come on that here once that prints on Polkadot. Trump coin. Okay, where was everyone buying this? Up here at what was that? Like 75 bucks. Everybody was buying Trump coin. It's sitting at 28 right now. It looks like it's trying to bounce off 25. I got to go into a smaller time frame here. So it's trying to build a base here above 25. Again, I don't know what this coin's going to do. I don't know what Trump's going to do with it. What's that Millennia coin doing? These were the altcoins or the meme coins everyone was rushing into. That one got rugged too. 14 all the way down to $2. So right now, I mean, with the majority of retail buying up here at 14, it's at $2 now. So this, right, this has happened on these coins, right? People were buying up here at $80 on Trump. People were buying up here at $14 on Millennia. Now they've all sold, right? They're all in despair. They hate Trump now, right? They're done with him. It's over, right? I'm done. I'm selling. I'm quitting, right? That's where the state of the market is with these two coins. So personally, I like to buy in those situations. I was waiting for this kind of a dip on these names, and they're both, I believe, listed on. Is Millennia listed on? It's not listed. I think I'm spelling that wrong. Millennia is not listed on Coinbase yet, but Trump coin is listed on Coinbase. So Trump coin's interesting. I don't think Trump coin will break $20. So we'll see what happens. It's just such a new coin. It's hard to do any analysis on. But as of right now, 25 looks like a very strong support level there. We got AVAX. AVAX looks like it's just getting hammered too here. Okay, green dot is still on the monthly. Like I said, when we get these February candles, it'll be interesting to see if we have red dots on the monthly charts. But this one looks like it's just trying to hold on to that 32 level. So I would be a holder of this name, and I would just look to average down on the next daily green dot. If you want to set a stop loss, the stop loss level would be 32. But I think we're going to bounce here off 32. If 32 breaks, we'll most likely come down to like 28. So I'd watch for a green dot there on AVAX. Okay, a couple more from the chat here. Got some people from Texas in the channel. God bless Texas, man. God bless Texas. I moved there, but my wife doesn't want to live there for some reason. I think it's because it's like a desert. J Blue getting the clap here. Okay, this thing was up in profit-taking territory. Again, you saw the extension here at $8 off the golden zone. The golden zone is this part of the indicator, right? If you guys have the indicator, you guys can come to this setting here, go to style, and what you could do is you could turn off all these other levels. I like to use those other levels just to see on my chart again. The Fibonacci tool is a very popular tool that is used among traders. Looks like they beat earnings, but again, when you see that separation there, right, on the trading indicator, okay, that's down That's up 20% off of the golden zone. Again, the golden zone is our mean, guys. Our mean, okay, that dotted line. We want to buy as close to the mean or in the mean, right? Around the mean, not way off the mean. We want to buy that dot right next to the dot. We don't want to buy way up off of it. And when I mean way up off it, that means like 20 to 30% off of it, okay? Right here up at $8, you were sitting 16, right? 17% off of it right there. So now it's back in the golden zone, right? It friggin' all the way back down to $6, but you should have been taking profits up in this territory before earnings. And yes, they beat their earnings, but they're selling off on the news. So I'd wait for a green dot to re-enter again. I want to see it settle down a little bit. But again, if you miss taking profits there at 8, just know when we get that far off of the golden zone, it's when we want to be cashing in our profits. Okay, that was a huge extension, 20% off it. You should have been cashing out up here, especially before earnings. Okay, I never want to buy before earnings. I want to make a decision before earnings based on the chart. Someone called out Meta here. Again, Meta is another name I'd be selling into earnings here just because of how far off it is. Okay, very extended up here on the wave trend. Okay, and very far off of that level. So taking profits, right? We want to buy into the mean. We want to buy into the golden zone, not way up off the golden zone. We're taking profits up in that territory. What else we got over here in the Discord? ICP Snap we covered, AERO we covered, I'm going to guess you mean MSTR. That's MicroStrategy, Mr. Sailor's company. You got the red dot there yesterday. Looks like you're stopped out. I just wait for another green dot to average down. Is that one still green on the monthly? Yes. Oh, it's actually red here on the monthly. So, yeah, you want to protect yourself on this one. I'd put a stop at 320. If 320 breaks, I would sell the asset, but you should have been taking some off around 400. I think this one goes back down here to 240. But again, let's just wait on the green dot. Looks like they have earnings coming up as well. This one largely depends on what Bitcoin's going to do as well. So if Bitcoin can pump, obviously these guys should go back up. But right now, we got to be bearish as long as that last dot is red. XPR. Never heard of XPR. That one is very extended there on the daily. I'd be taking profits. You got that separation off the golden zone. I'd be taking some off there. Pendle. Pendle's getting the clap here. And again, I think that one's red on the monthly too. So be very, very careful on that one. If you're in it, I mean, shit, man. 330 looks like the level, but I don't know. Just not a very good looking play here. If you were entering on these green dots here, your stop should have been around right there at 350. So I'd be stopped out on this, and I'd be waiting for a green dot, either that dot to go away or to flip here. So, I mean, worst case scenario, it goes down to $3, but I would definitely use a stop loss at 3 on this one. Okay, I don't like the chart. It broke down below the golden zone, so I'd be looking for the green dots again. I know nothing about the project. If you guys don't know what the project does or if it doesn't have utility, I wouldn't be buying it. But that one, $3 is going to be a major level. We got STEM. Looks like a penny stock here. I personally don't trade penny stocks, but the monthly chart, a lot of volume coming in right now. This must be that stem cell research stuff. What is this thing? STEM. Sorry, here. Let me go to... If you guys are a member of the Discord, you get access to this research tool. So type in /info and then type in STEM. So you can get all the information on the stock or the cryptocurrency. Intelligent renewable energy source network provided worldwide. Energy source hardware sourced from the original equipment OEMs. Interesting. They're about $100 million company, 624 employees, based in California. So interesting penny stock here. I'll give you that. Okay, and I like it above 49 cents. The volume coming in here is pretty interesting. And it looks like it was all the way up at $52 back in the day. So this might be worth, I mean, a penny stock is to me like gambling, but might be worth throwing a little bit into here with a stop loss at 40. I wouldn't go crazy on it. I'd put like 2% of my portfolio in it. But that was a big move up there to 160, and it sold all the way off to 60 cents. So you got a red dot here today. Really important level to watch. It's going to be 60 cents. I'd probably set my stop at like 50 cents on this one. So I'm going to post this one over here. I'm not going to post it because it's penny stock. And right, penny stocks are very risky. But this one looks interesting. STEM. I don't know what that volume is, but that volume is big money buying. Where do I download your TradingView program? So if you guys are in the Discord, there's a tab right here called the trading apps. So this has everything that I use. You guys can get the trading indicator here by clicking this link. All you got to do is click this link here. It takes a couple of clicks, and then everything loads into your TradingView account. Okay, and then over here in the trading app section, I use Coinbase to trade crypto. I use Robinhood to trade stocks, and then TradingView. You can start your account right here, your free trial. But that one is the website that we use. So you need the website, which is tradingview.com, and then the plugin, right? The trading layout is found right here in the Discord under the trading indicator tab. Yeah, we need what? 46 more likes for a giveaway. 46 more likes for a Bitcoin giveaway. Means from Paris, Texas. Welcome, my brother. Buy red, sell green is the game. Yep. Not really, brother. The opposite. Oh, if you're talking about shorting, then yeah, that's the way to do it. XDC. I don't short, especially in this market, just because markets have just been roaring lately. If we go into a bear market, I'll most likely start shorting, but I don't see that happening. At least, wow, what the heck happened here, dude? That thing wicked all the way down to 3 cents and then all the way back up. What the hell was that? Oh my god, that must have been a glitch or something. This one looks good over 0.08 on XDC. I don't know what happened there. What stock would you buy today? I bought CELH today. The green dot faded though, so unfortunately the green dot was there this morning, but it went away. That was the only one I bought. I like Celsius based on the fundamentals, just because they've been freaking cratered here. Their stock has just been absolutely annihilated from 100. So yeah, I don't know. I bought this one today, this morning, and I got a stop loss at 24. I'd also look to buy a stock would be Snap. Green dot, that came yesterday. It's still kind of in the same range. I still like that Snapchat trade. And if you guys are over here in the Discord too, I post my trade ideas. Honest was another one, HNST. This one had a green dot, also called out over there in the Discord as well. Stop loss on that's 560. That's the Honest company. I believe they make baby products. But they're setting up a nice base right there at $6. Floki. Where'd you go? Floki. Floki's getting the frickin' flap here, dude. Just getting racked. Oh, red on the monthly. Yeah, we're some of these altcoins are just in absolute turmoil. I buy Floki on the next green dot. Floki on the next green dot. Okay, big level to watch on this is going to be that 0.001 level. Is this on Coinbase? Yes, it is. I'm actually going to add this one into our lists here. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up an alert for the daily here. And when that daily dot comes, I would look to buy it. I would look to buy it. This oversold. Again, the majority of people are probably buying up here at like 3 cents. It's all the way back down here. I would wait for the green dot on Floki, though, if you want to own it for the long term. And you need that thing to hold on to that call it 0.00001 level. Okay, that's where we bounced right here on Floki. But again, despair is in right now. Panic selling, right? Retail is selling right now. We want to look to be entering down here off the dots. What else we got here, folks? Another 46 more likes for a giveaway, for a $100 Bitcoin giveaway. Do I gotta up the ante to get you guys to like the video? Do I gotta up the ante? If we can do it on the replay, I'll still do the $100 giveaway if we can do it on the replay. So if you guys are watching the replay, smash that like. If you guys can, share it to Twitter or wherever to help the channel. What else we got here? LCX from chat. That one is green here on the daily. You see, we're just chopping around. So I like LCX above 19 cents. 19 cents is the level we want to watch. Again, we're still green here on the monthly. This one looks like it wants to explode here. Okay, 20 cents is the level for LCX. I believe this one was called out here in the Discord today as well. Right there. Bang. Today at 8:01. LCX, green dot called out. I like it above 19 cents. That's LCX. Okay, monthly is still great. So we're still bullish on that as long as it holds 20 cents. There's my alarm. Oops. I snoozed it. Okay. Let's go back to chart requests here. STEM we covered. That's an interesting penny stock again. Penny stocks are very risky, so I would not go heavy in those names, but it looks interesting on the chart there. We got Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros. I didn't even know they had a stock. Dutch Bros Coffee. I'd be selling. Okay, way up there. I'd be taking profits at 59. SMR. Nuke Scale Power. Okay, that had a nice move there from 20 all the way up to 30. Now it's selling off. Wait for the green dot, but that looks like the move is over there. Okay, you should have took profits again. When we get that extended off the golden zone, you want to look to take some profits there. That was 35% extension. You want to take profits at that area. I would not be looking to buy this one. I would look to sold. Again, when that stochastic RSI hits that white dotted line, great place to take some profits. That would have been a great place to do it right there too. Okay, but now it's selling off, so you're going to want to make sure it holds on. I mean, the last line of defense is 17, 18 bucks, and your entry was right here at 20. So 20 up to 30, that's a 30% move. That's really good for a stock. So now it's selling off. I just wait for a green dot to enter again. SEI, any hope for a bounce? SEI's been ugly, but yes, there is always hope. Okay, I'd watch for a bounce probably off of 25. Okay, I think it's just getting absolutely cratered right now. Okay, but 25 cents is going to be a big level. Again, I just wait for the green dot confirmation to take your entry. Again, down here is going to look like support at 25 cents. I'd watch that level. And again, just watching for the green dot there on the daily. What email is it to get a hold of support? Overkill at overkillinvesting.club. Okay, that's my email, guys. That's also here inside the server rules. Right down here at the bottom, overkill at overkillinvesting.club. It's also in the trading indicator tab down here. For questions or support, just email me, overkill at overkillinvesting.club. CYBN. This one's just kind of sideways. I don't know what this thing does, but it's red on the monthly, so not really moving, right? I don't want to trade stocks that aren't moving. I want to trade stocks that are just ripping. TAO. That one's red on the monthly too. So this one needs to hold 400 bucks. 400 bucks is your level to watch. I put the stop loss there and let it ride. NVDA. See how all those dip buyers did today. Got a little bounce here, but I think the macro move is down on NVIDIA now. Look at that red. Oh my God. Red there on NVIDIA. I kind of want to short NVIDIA, to be honest with you guys. Kind of want to short it down to like 80 bucks. That is an ugly candle there. And this thing has gone straight up for the last 3 years. You think someone's taking profits up here? I would be, especially if I was buying down here on the 23rd at $14. I mean, you're up over 1,000%. Smart money's taking profits up here, in my opinion. I want to see that thing pull back to like 80. I might short NVIDIA here, honestly. I mean, I'm still seeing all these people really bullish on it, which is, you know, that just tells you that the despair hasn't set in yet, right? They're all just like, oh my God, it dipped 20%. Wonderful. Really, we're up here though, right? Return to normal. We're going back up. Crushed. I would not be buying NVIDIA here, guys. And I'm disappointed in everybody that's been buying it too. Because again, we're red on the daily and we're red on the monthly. Okay? Disappointed if you bought that. Because I think that one's going down to 80 bucks. I think we're going to see it at 80 or 90 bucks. NVIDIA. And they got earnings coming up when? February 26th, at about a month. So that'd be a good one to short, in my opinion. We got somewhere in Hawaii said he bought Honest. Nice. Stop loss at like, I think it was like 580. We got NVO from chat. Oops. NVO Nordisk. Okay, again, red on the monthly, just don't like it. We want to buy stuff that's going up, not down. Back to chart requests here. The video we covered CSPR. CRISPR. What's not on Coinbase? Ugh, ugly. Okay, 12 cents is a big level for Casper. I'd use a stop loss at 12 cents. Not my favorite looking crypto, though. GRT. GRT. That one is also ugly, but it's gotten freaking smacked here. So it's due for a bounce. I'd wait for the green dot. Still green dot on the monthly, but it doesn't mean that can't flip the red here come February. But I do think that's going to bounce probably around 14 or 15 cents. So watch those levels and watch for a green dot. Uber's trying to bounce here. It's trying everything it can, but again, too overextended for me up here, and the monthly is red pointing down, so I wouldn't touch it. If the red dot, if it's red on the monthly, I don't want to touch it, especially if the wave is way up here. Okay, Uber just looks like it wants to go lower here. I think it gets rejected here off of 70, and they got earnings coming up here next week. Jasmine, again, red monthly dots are not something to buy, guys. You don't want to buy those. You will regret it. Jasmine selling off, broke its 2,500 level. Okay, ugly. It's getting ugly here. Some of these altcoins look really, really ugly. The pain is setting in, right? The pain is setting in. So this one's going to go ahead and set up probably off at 2 cents. Again, just getting freaking racked. Every bounce gets sold off here. Bounce sells off. Bounce sells off. Bounce sells off. So that's showing weakness. Again, we're still green here on the monthly. So we still got to be bullish. But I think that one's going to bounce closer to 2 cents down there. ICP we covered. Persic? PRQ. That one got a red daily. Level I'm watching on this one's 15 cents. So I'd look to average down on this one on the next green dot if you're bullish on it. Monthly chart is still pointing up here. I don't know anything about this project, so 15 cents would be the level I want it to hold. If it comes down there, I would average down. Okay, as long as it's in the golden zone, we're looking for these green dots, guys. In or below or around the golden zone is where we want to buy the green dots, okay? But we only want to buy if the dot is green on the monthly chart. Okay, if the dot's not green on the monthly chart, we don't want to pay attention. GME, we covered VSAT. Thank you for this. Okay, that one's got a red one today. So this is the one I want to watch. It's got a green one here on the monthly. I've been watching this one. I believe it is on our watch list here. So that dot, the next green dot will be called out. I look to enter this one on a green dot. I like it. Okay, it's gotten sold off really hard here. I saw some politicians were buying it. We got that alert. I follow a TikTok account that calls out political trades, and you see the big volume coming in here over the last few months. So I think something's setting up with this. This is VSAT, Viasat. And again, red dot here today, so I wouldn't touch it. I'd wait for the green dot confirmation on VSAT there, but that one's going to set up nicely. LLY, this is Eli Lilly. Eli Lilly. Still red on the monthly, but it's trying to reverse here. If you entered off this green dot here on Thursday, you want to move your stop loss up. I'm going to say up here to move it up to 460. 460 on the stop loss, but I'd let that one ride. Maybe consider taking some profits here around 800, taking some off the table now that the stochastic's getting closer to the RSI there. You can see last time that happened was right here in December, around 850, 840. It ended up selling off. So not a bad place to take some off, especially if you were in down here at 740. That was a nice trade. Again, no red dot yet, but think about maybe taking some profits around 820 to 840 on that one. ACHE? ACHR. This is aviation company here. They are selling off here. $9 is the support level you want to watch. You want that thing to hold on to 9. I'm going to say 850. 850 needs to be your stop loss on this. If we can save the chart here, it needs to hold that level. If 850 breaks, it'll most likely come down here to like 6. So I'd wait for a green dot to enter again. But if you're in the position, make sure 850 holds. That one gave you the green dot. It looks like they're at around 880. So you're still up a little bit. At best, you're at like a break-even trade with a stop loss right there at 8. Call it 850. SoFi. SoFi is selling off here. SoFi's selling off on the daily. Again, you got that big extension off the golden zone there. You guys see that? That big extension off the golden zone. They're at 26% off the golden zone. Okay. Taking profits when that happens, guys. When you get that separation, normally when a retracement comes, and the retracement is coming here. So I do not like SoFi here. If you're still in the trade, I would set a stop loss at 15 or sell some here, because I think this thing's going back down to 12 or 13 bucks. Okay, but for sure you want that thing to hold on to 15 if you're in it. If it breaks 15, I would sell it. Should I add the blue and red zones? That's your own personal preference. That's your own personal preference. I like to do it. I mean, I normally like to add on those levels. Okay, I'll add on the 1, the 7.6, the 0.023. Then you can add all the backgrounds to it too. Okay, and then it looks like this. But I like you guys to focus on the golden zone, right? If you guys are new to trading, it's good to focus on this golden zone because the golden zone is our mean over here on the cheat sheet. That is that dotted line right there on the cheat sheet. We want to buy as close to that as possible. Our mean, okay, that white dotted line or that dotted line for us is going to be that golden zone. So that's all your personal preference, brother, however you want to do it. But these are the Fibonacci levels, right? These are the Fibonacci levels. If you guys don't know what a Fibonacci tool is, it is one of the most popular tools used among traders. And you can learn more about the Fibonacci tool by watching this guy's video. This is not me, but this guy does a really, really good job of explaining the Fibonacci tool and also this golden zone. So I'll go in more into depth on the golden zone here in this video right here. Those 2 videos in the trading course, I got about 7 or 8 videos over here you guys can watch if you guys want to further your knowledge in trading and investing. Got free videos over here for you guys to watch. I'm always dropping new videos over here too in that course for you guys as well. So hopefully that answers your question. What else we got? Ondo. I took some profits on SoFi. I love taking profits. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing, dude. We're not diamond hands here. We simply just like to cash in our wins. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Ondo Finance is trying to bounce here off of trying to bounce here at 140. I like the volume coming in here. I think this is one of the names in Trump's portfolio. So this is one to pay attention to. This one's on the watch list. I would just set a stop loss on this at around 120 here. 120 is the stop loss on Ondo. And it's got a red dot right now, so I'd wait for a green dot. But that thing looks like it wants to reverse here. If that can break out over, what was that, 150, you should see this thing up here at like $2 there. So I'd wait for a green dot personally, but it looks like it wants to reverse right here off of that level right there at about 128. 120 is the stop on Ondo. China. Yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying about DeepSeek. Gerard says HOLO. H-O-L-O. Whoa. This thing's gotten frickin' clapped. No idea what this thing is. But that's scary. It's got big volume coming. I can't even see the chart. Let's go to log. Oh, there we go. Wow. What is going on here, people? The hell is this thing? Hello. They must have had a stock split or something. They're a $34 million company. Technology services worldwide. It operates in 2 segments of holographic solutions. This looks really interesting, dude. I don't know what this is. It looks like you can buy it, but I mean, it was down there at 146. It was up here at $8 there just a couple days ago. I might throw a little bit at this one for the chat. I might just throw a little bit at it just for the hell of it. I mean, a penny stock, what could go wrong, right? This thing has gotten absolutely slaughtered. Okay, they did have a stock split there, so. Yeah, I mean, it got the green dot yesterday, and it sold off a little bit today. It was as high as 260 yesterday. So this is a very interesting looking chart here. HOLO. Okay, this is like a degen play for the degens, but, I mean, I would not go crazy with this. More than 2%. Like, that is just, I don't know what happened, but stock split happened. It went way up to 9 and then sold off to $1. So it's a $34 million company right now. I mean, that's like pennies. Like, you could put in $1 million and own like 5% of the company if you want to. The company is headquartered in Shenzhen, China. Yeah, Lennon. Exactly, brother. Exactly. That's an interesting degen play for sure. I mean, that's just like absolute degenerate. It has degenerate written all over it. Yeah, exactly, Mickey. Exactly, my brother. Would you shorten a video? Yes, I would shorten a video here. Absolutely. I'm not buying the video, dude. I mean, I know everyone thinks it's going to bounce, and it is getting a little bounce today, but look at the daily chart. I mean, it's just ugly. Look at that. Ugh, just disgusting. And it's got a red candle here this month. So, yeah, I'm probably going to put a short on the video here after this video, just for the fun of it, because I do think that thing is going lower. And I might buy a little bit of that degen play there just for fun, just to see what happens. I would not go crazy. I would put like 1% of my portfolio in it, if that. But the video, yeah, I'm gonna probably put on a short here after we log off. Let's see here. Moving right along. Read that on the weekly. Dexcom and Disney, and then that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys got any more chart requests, you might want to drop them here in the live chat before we sign off, and I will cover them. Dexcom, I'd be taking some profits here on this red dot. Okay, we called this thing out, I believe, at like $70 down here. $70 we were calling the green dot out. It had a nice move up, but now that you're getting that red dot up here on the indicator, I would definitely be taking some off here, especially if you were in down here at 75, sell 25%, 50% of the position, wait for a pullback, buy back in on the green dot. I'd be taking some off there. David GG says Walt Disney. Walt Disney. Okay, that one's still going for a ride. The stochastic is now up here at the top. This one's probably going to move really big on earnings. Just hasn't really moved. This thing is just not moving very well. Okay, this one's taking a little more patience, but November, you got the green dot there on the monthly, and we're getting a little bit of a separation here off of the golden zone. So I'd think about taking some profits here. If you entered at 106, I'd take some off the table now that we got that red dot. I would definitely set a stop loss at 110 if you're in the name. And it looks like that is it, guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me. My email is right here, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. We will be live here again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Right here on YouTube. So if you guys have any questions or chart requests for tomorrow, just drop them over here inside the chart request thread. And I will be happy to answer them in tomorrow's video. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys need me, go ahead and hit me up over here inside of the Discord. If you guys are not a member yet, you guys can sign up for as little as $4 a month right now. Get access to the trade alerts, our weekly watch list, advanced market analysis. You guys can get the chart request feature, 24/7 trade support, access to member chat, giveaways, and more. We do have that $100 Bitcoin giveaway going on here in about 55 minutes. If you guys want to enter for that, just go ahead and click this emoji. And if we can get this video to 100 likes here on the replay, by tomorrow's stream, I will give away another $100 worth of Bitcoin. So if you're watching the replay, guys, just like the video, and I'd be glad to give away some Bitcoin here. It looks like people are feeling good about the markets today. That is good to see here. I love that. Okay, it's about 72% of our audience is feeling good about the market. I love to see that. And again, I just want to welcome all the new members over here. Welcome to Patrick, John. Welcome to Z-Dog, Shep. Welcome to Andy, TWU. Welcome to all the new recruits over here. You guys joining the server. Jay, we got JV. We got Alexandra. We got the General. We got all the people. Dr. B in the house. What's up, my brother? The Fiddler. Okay, thank you guys for joining up. Again, we got that free trading course down here. And if you guys want the trading indicator, everything that I use on my charts, everything that we talked about in today's video, just click this link right here. That'll take you over to another page. It's just a couple of clicks and everything loads right into your TradingView account. And with that being said, God bless you guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's stream, 11 a.m., Monday through Friday, right here on YouTube. God bless y'all. Until then, peace. Let's go.